So, Faysal, it's
Yes.
such a great honor to have you here in Laibach at our final meeting in the ESMM. Where do you come from, and why are you in this group?
Yeah, I'm very honored, and I thank you very much for inviting me. I come from Lebanon in the Middle East, and Lebanon is a liberal, kind of westernized country where there is a lot of values that we share with our neighbors in the European countries. I was invited to join this group because there are some common interests to show the work we are doing in Lebanon to start promoting and pushing sexuality and sexual health and to normalize the talk about sexual health. And I think also thanks to the network that they are trying to invite some of the neighboring and international countries so we can exchange some of the expertise, and also we will learn from the experience and from the resources of the European network, and also to get introduced to some of the experts in the network, which can help us later on in also pushing the sexual health topic in our region, not only Lebanon but also in the MENA region.
What do you bring? What do you think will the European Sexual Network bring to Europe and also to your country?
I think the European network is doing a great job because one, it is taking one of the very important topics at the international and the global level, which is the sexual health and sexuality, and is trying to look at this topic from the different aspects of research, of advocacy, and care, and at the same time ensuring and telling people that your sexual health is very important to us. And the other important thing is that the network is bringing all types of expertise from different European countries in different positions: activists, academics, healthcare providers, physicians, nurses, midwives, psychologists, all types of providers, bringing all them together to think about how to really position and put sexual health very high on the list of care for people, and at the same time at the list of interest for those people who want to study sexuality and sexual health. And I think in this aspect, I think the network can not only benefit Europe, but also can go beyond Europe. And that's why I am from the Middle East. I'm coming here because I think the network can benefit the Middle East. It can benefit also in Africa. It can benefit in North America, Latin America, and also in Asia, because there is so much expertise and there is so much diversity in the topics that everybody in different regions can find something for them to continue to push sexual health.
And we can learn from each other.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's important.
Europe can learn from the Middle East and from
because
Lebanon.
there is also something, I mean, although Europe is very much advanced and ahead and liberal in many topics and subjects, but I think there is a lot to learn from the experiences and the cultural factors of other countries.
Exactly. You visited several subgroups during these days. Today you were part of the subgroup Cancer and Sexual Health. What was your impression? What?
Well, I am biased. I am very much biased to the group of oncologology because one, the issue of sexual health in cancer survivor is neglected, and there is a huge need to address this topic, which is important for the well-being and for the emotional well-being, for the physical well-being, and for the couple well-being of the cancer survivors.
Mm-hmm.
And also at the same time, the providers of care, the physicians, and the psychologists, they find there is a big need to have resources and to have skills to be able to address this topic. I think the discussion yesterday and today in the oncosexology group were very beneficial. It was very exciting, very dynamic. a lot of information we have learned, a lot of presentations that were really very, very impressive from different European countries, and also an excellent suggestions on the way to go forward. And I think it's very important for this network to really support the oncotoxicology working group so that it can be the intersection of all the different specialties, the oncologist, the andrologist, gynecologist, the psychologist, they come together on the oncotoxicology group to provide training, to provide guidelines, to provide webinars, and also to support patient support groups and also give them awareness and education.
Exactly. Why do you think is it so important to include the patient support groups?
Because at the end of the day, you are all working for the sake of the patient. We are
Exactly.
all working for the sake of the people. And I think especially in cancer, because of the emotional burden and the psychological burden of cancer besides the physical burden, I think people need a lot of support. And because also cancer treatment can be a long treatment with radiation, surgery, and chemotherapy, and because also not only the person is affected, but also the couple and the family is affected. So that's why it's important for this oncotoxicology working group to support patients and to create even more support groups in different countries
Exactly.
and support them and connect them together.
Exactly.
So ultimately, it will help promote the well-being and make the recovery of the cancer survivor more smooth and emotionally more supported.
You also, we also spoke a lot about sexual medical education. Did you learn something new, or did something strengthen your thoughts, which was said?
Well, yeah, definitely the issue of sexual education remains an important issue and remains kind of incomplete issue, whether this is at school or at the university. And I think I have learned that there is a strong determination among the network members and among the working groups, especially the working group 3 that I also work or attend the working group 3. There is a strong determination to involve and to integrate modules of sexuality and sexual health in the curriculum of medical schools and in the curriculum of the other health science school.
Yes.
And we have seen together excellent examples from Rome and also from Riga in Latvia,
Exactly.
and how much people and the students welcome this this experiment and express that they want more about this. And also we have seen other universities in France and I think in other countries that are willing, and also we're happy to have this experiment at the American University of Beirut in Lebanon.
So that would be maybe a good idea to send you the our curriculum material to Beirut, and you could make within the American University hospital or university and the students. You could also make a pilot training school for two days.
People are willing to do this.
Yes.
We have been part of the WHO initiative that started reproductive health in the medical schools.
Yeah.
We can also bring in some universities in Jordan also and in Iraq. And,
that's a very good idea.
Exactly.
Make a training school in Beirut.
Yeah.
Yes.
There is, and I hope the network can support this training, whether it is in the general sexual health or even in the oncotoxicology, because there is a need for both.
Of course. Thank you so much, Faysal. We appreciate it so much that you're part of it.
Thank you very much for inviting me, and thanks very much for giving us the platform to speak, to express, and also to meet other experts.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.